Hi, David from 4dfitandfabulous.com, sharing with you some healthy holiday ideas. Part 3, this is part 3, sorry, of a 4-part series, sharing with you some ideas that I've collected along the way. So today I'd like to talk to you about losing weight for New Year's, some party tricks that you can use, so things you can incorporate when you go to those gatherings for New Year's and Christmas and those other big parties where there's food and there's alcohol and there's sweets and there's desserts and there's food and more food, and so you get the idea. So if you're on a diet, the very word New Year party, Christmas party, Thanksgiving party, gathering, families, usually fills you with dread. It does me anyway. The endless unhealthy food that you see, the sausage rolls, the pizzas, the carbs, the buffets, the alcohol, the delicious temptations that just keep seeming to roll out in front of you are very hard to resist. In fact, almost impossible at some stages. So here's a few tips that you can use to ensure that you do not put on a single pound during the holiday period. That's right, not a single pound. Never fear, you can control your New Year weight loss with these simple ideas. You can implement these ideas at any party, so that you can still maintain your weight loss and enjoy the festivities. So you're not some sort of sad person sitting in front of going, food. So, tip 1 for your New Year weight loss and party tricks that you can do. Eat before you leave the house. So a couple of hours before you go to a party, have something to eat. A snack, not a big meal, but just something to take the edge off. Because when you go to a big buffet, what's the first thing we do? We generally starve ourselves for the day. Then we go to the party and we eat like it's the last meal, and we just stuff ourselves with food. Anything we come across, we inhale, and we overeat a lot. So to avoid doing that, eat something a few hours beforehand. You'll arrive at the party satiated, and you resist the temptation to start eating like crazy, and you'll stay away from the buffet, thus ensuring you don't eat a lot of food. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, fill your plate just once. You're probably looking at this video and going, excuse me? It's a buffet. What now? The temptation to go back again and again and graze at a buffet table is very strong. What happens is that you don't fill your plate the first time, and you keep going back for more food, and the calories increase, and then you forget what you ate, and so you eat some more. Overeating syndrome. Fill your plate once, choose the food that you want to eat, the good food, stuff that you want. Don't overfill it, don't make it like this giant pyramid that just overflows with food, but have a, portion control, but just do it the once. And what will happen is that you will make better eating choices. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, when it comes to drinking during these holiday celebrations, generally we're buying drinks. And after a few drinks, things start to get a little bit crazy, and we make some bad decisions regarding food and alcohol, and it can get quite messy. What you can do is take enough money for just a few drinks. Alcohol is full of sugar and calories. I mentioned this before in the previous post, and it's not good for you. And New Year parties are overflowing with alcohol and excess drinking. So just take enough money for a few drinks, and you won't overdrink, stop, and you'll make some good decisions because you won't be, drunk. Some of the factoids for you. The average pint has 250 calories. A shot of vodka has around 50 calories. So if you drink just 4 pints of alcohol, there is half your daily calorie intake. half your daily intake with just 4 drinks or 4 pints. Just think how much alcohol you will consume over the holiday period if you don't take some measures. Just think how many calories that you'll be consuming if you over that period as well. Yeah, you need to have some control over that. Point 4, or tip number 4, control where you are standing. One of the curses with a buffet table is that it's easy to keep picking at the food displayed there. So you stand there and you pick away, and you pick away, especially by positioning yourself in front of the table. So you pick away, and you pick, and you pick, and you pick. For this reason, make sure that your seat is as far away as possible, or I'll choose somewhere as far away as possible from the buffet table, so you can resist the temptation to snack. With a buffet, and the food is out of sight as well, so out of sight, out of mind. With a buffet table out of sight, yeah, as I say, it'll be out of mind and you won't eat as much. Tip 5, my final tip for part 3 of this series. Start dancing. Dancing burns calories. So get on the dance floor and enjoy yourself and get away from the food. Dancing is a great way to burn some calories. And you'll also be less inclined to drink, and so you'll drink less and you'll eat less. It's a win-win situation. These tricks that I've suggested for New Year's can be used basically any time, not just New Year's, but Christmas, holidays, gatherings, celebrations, and so on. If you're going to make sure that you don't lose any weight, or gain any weight, in the new year, then you need to do something. Even if you only incorporate one of these ideas, say for example start dancing, then it's a start. That's it for now. I'll be back shortly with tip number 4, or part 4, of this 4-part series. It's the final part. Just a quick little mention, if you like this post, then please click on the like button at the top there. You can also tweet this post, Google Plus it, and share in various other ways as well. If you want to share some ideas, I'm happy to hear from you. You can comment below and pop your idea in. All ideas. If you think that there's something that I haven't covered, then please pop it in and have a look at it. And also to the right, you'll see that there is an opportunity for you to get my free ebook on how to improve your fitness and health in 2012, 50 idea. So that's available right there as well, and also at the bottom. So my name's David from 40fitandfabulous.com. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.